Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. And I know it's been a little while, but I had some technical difficulties with my Switcher Studio and just a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to make some videos. I'm going to put some more videos up on the channel today, and they're going to be a little bit shorter because some of the projects that I worked on, they took a long time to actually do. So the next couple of sets of videos that you'll see that I've done a lot of, because a lot of them entailed a lot of cutting and coloring, and sometimes I just go overboard. But what we're going to do today is we're going to do a collab. And what I mean by that is that a lot of times you can have, like for me, I don't always make something out of just one product, like Anna Griffin or Crafter's Companion, or those are the two that I mainly work with. But I'm going to do something a little different, and so I wanted to show you this first, and then we're going to go into today's video. So this was a project, and again, a lot of times people, what we kind of do as crafters. I'm just going to be honest. A lot of times as crafters, we'll put a video up of something that's just so perfect, and it's just like, oh, it's so perfect, and everything worked out. And sometimes we do that. But I know for me, it was like, okay, honey, this is not working. What did I do wrong? Did they give me the wrong measurements? And the whole thing. So this was a project that I saw on a show that's called Craft Along. And it's supposed to be, and I don't know what the sand blazes happened with this. I'm telling y'all, but it just is not working. I double checked the measurements, everything, pulled it apart, put it together again, and it just doesn't lay right. So what this is supposed to be, and it's a great idea. It's like you open it up, so it had a lot of layers first of all, and then you could like put. She had written down all the little measurements and everything, y'all. I don't know somebody tell me what I did wrong, but anyway, so you open it up like this, and it's quite lovely. And then this part flips. Oh, let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. Oh Lord. Let's see. I zoom out a little bit. Let me see without my finger being in the way clearly. I'm gonna try and zoom out a little bit. Anyway, so this little part right here, it comes down, and then there's a little pocket in here, and then you can put your cards or whatever you want to put in here, and then you can put like a little bands here, and something that has to be real small or thin, because you won't want anything bulky to go in here. Well, and then you just fold. Clearly you're supposed to fold it up like this, and I think this one's supposed to fold down like this. And kind of everything started looking like it was all right for a minute, right? Again, sorry, I'm zooming in. And then you're supposed to just be able to close it up. But clearly something went wrong, as you can see. I have no idea. Now, the point that I'm making here is that a lot of times we can lose paper, right? When we start doing all these matte, because you can see there's gold, there's green, and then there's a printed. So what I said was, I will find a dye that will encompass the most of this green, so I don't at least lose the green. And so that's how I came up with these new sets of cards for Mother's Day, using some of the Anna Griffin dyes that I have had forever. And I wanted to show you these. As you guys know, a lot of times you have these dyes, and especially with Anna Griffin, she always gives you the little thing, with all this flowers and whatever. But I like these because, you can, I just like these little things. So I use these big dyes on that green card, and I cut these big dies like that one right here, okay, and this one right here. I just went into my stash and found some really big dies so I can make the best of not losing all that green paper. And I'll tell you the names of them in a minute. I just wanted to show you. I use this one right here, and then I use this one right here. Okay, so what I did was I said, okay, well, I have the dies. Now what am I going to make? Well, I wanted to make some Mother's Day cards and all that kind of stuff. So what I did was I said, okay, let me see what I can make. So I went and got my good old decoupage um, flowers from Crafter's Companion. And this is what I came up. And I want to show you, I'm going to put them together. First of all, let's see, how should I do this? I think I'll put it together by the types of flowers first. And then I'll show you the background dies that I use. And I'll tell you what dies they are because my whole point in this video is to kind of show you how, make the best of all your paper, put stuff together. And a lot of times you can come up with something quite beautiful when you don't just stick to the one name project. So product. So here's the one with the beautiful rose. Let me see if I can again zoom in. I don't know why my finger is in the middle of the camera. I must have my iPad upside down. So here's the one with the beautiful rose. And what I did was I used this die right here. And then I use the sentiment, which I really love. I really, really love this sentiment. And I'll hold that still so you can see it. This is a Crafter's Companion sentiment. I think it was one of her, I think it's part of her Verses collection. Um, and yeah, there we go. So this particular die, let's see if I can get the sheet right. And I'll tell you what it is. So I'm not going to be making anything with this video. I just kind of wanted to show you these and give you some ideas if you're looking for something, if you're looking for a really pretty Mother's Day card and you're trying to figure out how can I do something, and I've got and you may even have a lot of stuff that you've already cut out already and it's like sitting in a box like I do, tons of boxes, how we do as crafters, right? Lord, where can I find this one, y'all? I had it right here. Good night, said the king to the queen. Wait a minute. I just had it. I just want to tell you what it is. Which one? Okay. So this one, this die here, is a part of this. What the dickens? Okay, here we go. So, all right, there we go. So this was a part of the 2-die set from the Anna Griffin album. Remember she had the little mini album? And so that's this die here. Okay, so that's how I use that one. Okay, and then the stamp, this Mother's Day stamp is just a stamp I had in my stash, and I did, of course, use some really pretty glitter. So what I did was I made 4 cards, 8 cards, and then I made 2 from each flower. So this is the rose from the Decoupage Rose from Crafter's Companion. Okay, so I want to show you this die here. Again, this is another die. Let's see if I can get this one right. Is it that I just had? Oh, okay. So this one, no, Lola, you still don't have it right. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I got it. Y'all. Okay, so this one is that die right there, that big, big, big die. And that one's called the Cross and Die set. So that's from the Anna Griffin Cross and Die set. And then it's this big, big die right there. And as you can see, there you go. So that's that one, the rose. All right. And they all have the same sentiment inside, which I just wanted to kind of stay with that. There's no point in. All right. So then we have the lily. I really, really love. Now, you've already seen this one, right? You've seen that one. I got it upside down. Sorry, y'all. Okay. So you've seen the lily, right? And here is, but I want to show you. Here's another die that I used. I really love this one. I thought this was so pretty. And then I put some little lilies inside. I thought that was kind of pretty. But this die is from the Anna Griffin. So you're looking at 2 collab, right? A collab. That's what we're talking about, right? We're talking about taking 2 products and making one beautiful card or whatever you're trying to make, right? Let's see. So this one is from. Okay, so there it is. There's the die right there. Right there without the reflection from the mirror light. And it's from Anna Griffin's Angel and Wing Die set. Okay, so that's that one. And again, it's 2 different ones with 2 different backgrounds. And of course, the floral paper, all the papers are different as well. Okay. And then what I did differently also is some of these I kind of, puffed them up on, I don't know, foam on a roll. Yeah, there we go, foam on a roll. And then as you can see, some of them I just laid flat just to make it a little different. So that's the lily of the valley. Then there's the floral spray. Okay. Now, the only difference is this is the different background now. This one right here. As you can see, we just talked about that one. Okay. I thought this one was very pretty too. And the decoupage flower is called the Floral Spray. Okay. And then we're just looking at this die here. And this die, I just had it in my hand. Had it in my hand. What did it do? Oh, okay. There we go. So that's this die right here. Yeah. And it is called the Lace Edge Die Set. And again, that's Anna Griffin Lace Edge Die Sets, and that big old fat crunchy die that I use right there. Okay. And then this is the floral. I think it's called Floral Spread. I want to say that. I don't feel like getting out the packaging because it was just too much stuff on my desk, y'all. All right. So that one's that. And then the last two, which again are the same. This is the Peony. We already talked about the two different background dyes, but I just wanted to show you what those two look like. So that is it